What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you again for the continued support. We're over 700 subscribers now, so increasing rapidly. Again, thank you guys so much. For those of you not subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I know it's a small thing on your end, but it does help out a lot for me. This video, we're going to be talking about the armors. So let me click on the armor hanger here. We did just get these released this week. If you guys listened to the SVS video, the SVS war video, I kind of went on a 15-minute rant in that video, but I did mention I'll have a video on maxing these out completely. First, I'm going to go through and just talk about the two armors. And then after that, you'll see the footage of me maxing them out completely. There will be some pack buys in there. So for those of you who enjoy seeing that, you'll see some of that as well. But let's talk about these two heroes real quick. As you can see, level 100 for this armor 9, and then armor 10 here is also level 100. When I look at these two, as of right now, my plan will be to use armor 10 for basically everything. First things first, if you look at this hero here on the bottom, this one's for bomber attack and bomber defense. For me, I put most of my focus on shooters and shield bearers. Then also, if you look through these skills, you'll see the war skill here is increasing the HP and also is talking about bombers. For me, everything that has to do with bombers, I'm not as interested in because I put most of my focus in shielders and shooters. Even my attack ratios, typically I'm attacking with something like a 50% shielders, 10% bombers, 40% shooters. So with those kind of ratios, it doesn't make a lot of sense to put effort into those. We can talk more about this hero if any of you guys want to comment down below and are interested particularly. Right now, I do have it leveled up to core level 13 just for arena. It's very possible that I pull all the cores out of here and then put them back into core number 7. But we'll take a look at that later on. I haven't done too much playing around with the arena stuff yet. But typically, I find shooters and shielders are the best. Haven't done a whole lot of testing with those. I just threw all these cores in this one here just for the video, get everything leveled up as much as I can for now, then also do some testing on it in arena. But this level 10 armor is what has me pretty interested. First off, you see the shooter attack and defense increase, very similar to what we saw in number 7, which was the shooter attack and defense. And then for those of you who haven't got to 7 and 8, as soon as these two came out, 7 was the one that I used pretty much exclusively. You'll see in the last SVS, I did try to give number 8 a shot. But again, without having those bombers, let me go click on number 8 real quick. Same thing, without having those bombers really leveled up enough, or without using a big ratio of bombers, it doesn't make a lot of sense to use them. And of course, if we go back any other older generations, doesn't make any sense just due to they don't have the same level of cores. Right? So if you go back to these guys, these only have a maximum total of 12 cores, whereas these new generations are able to get up to 15. So looking at number 10, what draws me into this one a lot, you go into this war skill here, is that it increases shield bearers and shooters lethality by 30% and reduce damage taken by 45%. So for me, this lethality increase is excellent, and it's on shielders and shooters, which are the two of my primary focuses. This damage reduction is great, going to be great for defending. So at this point, attack and defense, I plan to use armor 10. I believe this is what the earlier states are doing as well. And I'm not sure how much testing those guys have done, but it seems to make sense to me. If you look at armor 7 for a quick comparison on the skills here, maxed out, you see that it's a lethality increase. And then every 4 attacks, shooters trigger an extra 80% tactical damage. To be honest with you, I don't know what 80% tactical damage is, but in the other one, I know exactly what 45% damage reduction is. So for me, it's a little bit more clear in the other one. It's giving lethality increase to both the shielders and shooters, and I like that damage reduction. So for us, we'll be using this number 10 armor now. As of right now, you can see I do have it up to level 15 cores. When we do get into wartime period, what I do is I take all of the cores from here. I'll reset this and put everything into one armor. That way, one armor is completely maxed out. That's what most people do. The main reason to have them split up now is just for arena. Going through the new skills real quick. So for this number 9, the new skill here we have is a lethality increase by 10%. So pretty big to have a lethality increase. And then for number 10, we're seeing a defense reduction for the enemy. Both of those are great to have. We got them both at level 100, so we'll be using those, of course, when we get into the next SVS and all the events coming up. We'll see if those, or we'll see how much of a difference those do make. If you guys have any other questions on these armors, let me know. Throw them down in the comments below. I'm sure over the next few weeks we'll get some more testing in, and I'll be able to answer more. I don't want to give you guys too much information right now without having tested them myself. But Armor 10 is what I plan to use going forward. If you see me in any of the SVS battles or Crystal Clash or anything, Armor 10, 99% sure is what I'll be using for both attacking and defending. Right after this, you guys are going to be able to watch the videos of me leveling these up all the way. So you'll see me level them up to 100 on both of them and leveling up all the cores, or getting at least the Armor 10 to level 15 and getting Armor 9 to level 9. So that's all I have for this video, guys. Thank you very much. Enjoy the music, enjoy the upgrades, and I'll see you in the next one.
it when the bass go. I like it when the bass go.